Valley, I don't think a single team in the NBL can, in the big league, small school, extra small school, even the 175-pound, I don't think anybody can mess with him right now. He needs to get into the end zone next time. Yeah. He can't get hawked down at the 5. Gator, when you're watching this, come on, man, you got to get in there. Come on. Western Seagram still has their eyes on the prize, which is, getting the small school title back-to-back. But the Panthers look to dash those hopes tonight. Grills are firing, the shoulder pads are rattling, and everybody is fired up, and I mean everybody. Throwing it out to John Glenn, where the Muskies and their student section host them. Let me tell y'all, this is paper pop. These are the real players of the weekend. Not to discredit y'all. Y'all's trolling of me by saying Quinn. I have 6.
Okay, now you're tripping.
Overachiever.
Now you're tripping.
Always got extra credit in high school.
No, you didn't.
Not in college, though.
No, you didn't.
C's get degrees. But my first one. I'm about to say, and Kevon, on top of that, first day of practice is usually, I'm out of place. How do I learn how to do this? Especially in a new defense like Matt Patricia's. Yeah. It felt like everybody was pretty confident, if you ask me. Just 5 of 18 from the field and missing all their 3-point attempts. Indiana will be looking to fix this Monday during Game 5 in hopes to once again take back the lead in the series. A Game 5 win would give the Pacers a chance to close out the NBA Finals at home this Thursday in front of a ruckus Gainbridge Fieldhouse. March Madness may be starting this week, but for the local Maysville Panthers, they've already overcame the odds. After coming back down double digits in the past 2 games, these Panthers look to pounce on their first state championship in the school's history.
It's special to be where we are, and not very many teams get to do that ever. So just enjoying that and just believing in ourselves, having the confidence we can go out there and do what we do and win these next 2 games.
We just want to come out firing. We're not here to participate, obviously, as Coach Brown said, the last 2 games we played in, so we're not going to do this. We're going to do the same thing in Dayton. We're not going to go participate. We're going to go win that thing.
And when you rewrite history, you get a blast from the past.
Well, it's been 53 years, so it's about time, and I've been following these boys now for the last couple years, and it's just so much fun to see their energy and how aggressive they are and how unselfish they are, and I've just enjoyed the last couple years, and especially this year.
What people may not know is that Maysville has been preparing for these intense games since there were no fans in the stands.
I think our coach, he gets us ready for these moments, and all the work we put in prepares us for this.
I mean, our practices, I feel like, are way harder than our games. Our intensity is really high, so it makes our games a lot easier.
And what has fueled this season, you may ask?
And we always hang out after school and everything, and we do a lot of stuff together.
I mean, just the love we have for each other on this team. I mean, you can't really ask for a group of guys that, love each other as much as we do. Before every game, we say a prayer together, and we look at each other and say, we're going to go out and give everything we got, and we're going to like where we're at the end of the game.
And we never give up on each other, and we just always trust each other in hard moments. All
that being said, the Panthers' current all-time leading scorer, Alex Bobb, has some advice for his team heading into the Final Four.
Like I said, just enjoy the moment. It's special to be where we are, and not very many teams get to do that ever. So just enjoying that and just believing in ourselves, having the confidence we can go out there and do what we do and win these next 2 games.
The Maysville Panthers will look to make more history this weekend in their Final Four matchup this Saturday at 2 p.m. in Dayton against Shelby High School. Reporting from Maysville High School, because local matters, I'm Tai Belcher. Thanks, Dylan. We're here at the barn for the Countdown to Kickoff event where everyone in the area prepares for next week's high school football season. We spoke with a few local coaches, including Philo's head coach, as he gets ready for an electric season.
A lot of that comes back to our summer training and two-a-days, putting the kids in game situations as early and as often as possible helps you get ready for week 1, week 2, week 3, because you really don't hit your mid-season form until mid-season, as much of a cliche as that is. So, hard training, full speed training, not throwing them lollipops, throwing full speed balls to the receivers, going live up front with our offensive and defensive linemen, doing live tackling during practice. That's really the best that you can do to get your kids ready for those early season matchups.
And in those early season matchups, they'll look to a certain person for that spark.
Talon's our guy going into week 1. Talon coming back from last year, he's playing with a ton of confidence. He's got, 7 varsity starts under his belt, including the playoff game. So, he's our leader on the field. He's explosive. You know, he breathes energy into our team. The guys have a ton of confidence in him because they've seen what he can do. So, you know, we've invested a lot of time in him to make sure that he's comfortable.
Every coach believes that there's a certain mindset that's needed for every single team.
Football's all about confidence, and, you know, you should play with a ton of confidence no matter who the opponent is. And with our schedule in the NBL, there's no nights off, even our non-league games. Like, you sleepwalk through a game, you're in trouble.
And every single team has one thing on their mind. What does it take to get to the big dance?
Playoffs are really the result of understanding the process to get there. And that's the reward that you get if you can stay focused on the process and, you know, take care of your culture, make sure your guys are getting treatment when they're injured, making sure you take care of the football, making sure that your defense knows how to tackle and knows how to get stops on third down.
The Philo Electrics will open up their season next Thursday at Athens. Reporting from the barn, because local matters, I'm Tai Belcher. Thanks, Dylan. The sun may be up, but the stars are out. We're here at Swingfield as some of these stars are getting ready to shine in what will be their last high school football game. With talent from all around the area, the LCL All-Stars are well aware of the honor it is to play for their county.
It's very rewarding to see these guys come together, have all this talent on the same field. You know, guys from different backgrounds, you know, heated rivalries coming together and finding, you know, a way to put that sword down, so to speak, and play together. So it's a great experience.
It feels great. You know, we live in a great county with a lot of great football players, and, you know, to have my name associated with a lot of the great guys that are over there on our side, and, you know, the great athletes that we have in our area that, you know, and the coaches and everybody that decided that, you know, I should be a part of this. I'm grateful for that opportunity.
Pretty exciting. To come from, like, being a little kid watching this game and watching, you know, older kids playing in the LCL, it's definitely exciting to be that kid now. So,
But this honor comes with an interesting caveat, that being playing with your past rivals.
It feels great to go out there with a bunch of kids that, you know, we've shown animosity towards for the past 4, 5, 6, 7+ years, playing against each other, and to come together as a team and work together and you know, experience everything together and go after the same common enemy.
yeah, 4+ years actually. That's also exciting. I think I've always noticed that these kids are, like, hard-nosed. They're pretty, like, disciplined. So, you know, I've always, you know, wanted to be a part of a team like that. So I think that's also pretty exciting.
And with this being their final high school football game, these players understand they can't take any moment for granted.
I'm gonna have the most fun possible. You know, I've been blessed to be in this position, to be healthy and to be fit to be here, and, you know, I'm gonna love all the experiences, take all the pictures, laugh at all the jokes, and just really take in every single moment.
I'm going to take away that, you know, a bunch of kids from places that nobody would ever think that would, you know, show friendship or camaraderie towards, can always get together and put a team together and go out there and fight.
I'm going to take away, you know, just don't take anything for granted, because now that high school's gone, all I've been saying since I started this was I'm going to miss high school practices. I'm going to miss high school this. So, yeah, I mean, when you're in the moment, just don't take it for granted. Think about in the future how you're going to miss it.
You can catch this year's LCL versus NVL All-Star game this Friday at Swingfield starting at 7 p.m. Reporting from Heath High School, because local matters, I'm Tai Belcher. 94% of the shots taken were either a 3, a layup, or a dunk. And sadly, none of those were contested. And we should usher in a new skills challenge, being a horse game. You know, last night we saw the whole playground rules with, you know, picking your own team. Why not have a game of horse? Imagine stars like Steph Curry. We saw Dame hit a half-court shot, and even Donovan Mitchell was getting kind of close to the half-court line. Swinging things out to New Legs in the second quarter with the Panthers leading Muskingum Tornadoes 17-2 as the New Legs Panthers look to add another small school title this school year. This new era of basketball is great, because look at this. Center Eli Simmons goes in his point guard back with a no-look backdoor pass for the assist. Just beautiful to watch this type of versatility. The assist party would not end as Isaiah Stevens finds Bentley Hansen for 3. Splash! And luckily for the Tornadoes, defense will lead to great offense as Jake Anton gets the finger roll, cutting into the Panthers' lead. Live basketball is about right place and the right time. And that's the story right here, with Connor Hill catching the shot and putting it back up just as they drew it up on the clipboard. Hill would continue to keep West M in the game, rising up for this mid-range jump shot for one of his 6 points in the half. But the New Lexington Panthers would use that early 17-2 lead and Billy Hanson's 12 first-half points. The Lakewood Lancers invade the Panther Stadium, with both teams looking to avenge Week 1 losses to get to 500 on the season. The Maysville Panthers would pounce early as Gator Nichols, this is not basketball, but he still gets the opening kickoff, beelines to the sideline where he could go all the way, but the gas light turned on and he ran out of gas. The Panthers would go on to score 7-0 Maysville. Looking to get the scoring going for his own team, Garrett Hardaway rolls to the right, finds his man Ethan Roman. But wait, Landon Iden steals a cookie from the cookie jar to get Maysville the ball back. And this would lead to a Panthers turnover barrage as the following drive, Cade Rock gets to the ball before the receiver can, catching a red zone interception. With the Panthers unable to capitalize off the 2 turnovers, Hardaway stays poised, delivering the ball in the breadbasket to senior Hunter Crawford for the walk-in touchdown. After an unsuccessful attempt, Lancers would still trail 7-6. Cade Rock, eager to extend the lead, calls his own number, leaving everybody on the opposite side of the field. From 15 yards out, touchdown Panthers. Maysville would carry the momentum all the way to the end, earning a win in their home opener to improve to 1-1 on the season.